That is your cue.
That's the cue?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Alright, let me find the stream then.
Alright, for sure. Actually, I should have waited to start the stream because I gotta go. Doo-doo-doo.
You idiot.
It's okay. I'll be back.
Alright, I found the stream. I'm gonna wait for Richard to come back before I say the intro. So I hope you guys like this cold opening.
Hello. Hello,
Hello
welcome to the R&B
everyone, welcome to
podcast.
the
I'm
R&B
Bradley and he's
podcast.
Richard.
To the podcast where we talk about everything but R&B. He's Richard, I'm Bradley. Nathan's here for some reason, and this is part 2 of our latest tier list.
Hello. He's watching it about as live as he could watch it because you have like a
I
5 to 10 second delay on the actual stream.
yeah,
He's an audio listener.
he's an audio listener. Oh god.
All right, quick little
Uh,
recap on our tier list. Where is that at?
it's in front
In,
of Funtime Foxy.
in the Jeremy Fitzgerald tier, we have Big Mortuary, which is an original Richard conspiracy theory. We have Lizard People, The Plandemic. JFK was killed by the CIA, and MLK was killed by the FBI. In the bomb tier, we have Bush did 9/11, Target advertising, and of course JFK's head just did that. It was not an assassination plot. Uh, in the questionable tier, we have Barry Bush's and Miley Cyrus killed Hannah Montana. In the SSS plus tier, this is where we have all the creepy stuff / the certified hood classics, such as Bigfoot, Bohemian Grove
Mm-hmm.
Society, Cicada
Mm-hmm.
3301, Mandela Matrix, Incorruptible Saints, which is just cool if it's real,
Yeah.
Intergalactic / interdimensional Bigfoot, and Jalan Babacom Lee. In the S tier, we have Birds Are Drones, which is very, very true. We have QAnon. Kanye's every move is a big brain move. Dinosaurs built the pyramids, which is a joke entry. Mandela Multiverse, Atlantis is real. We have A, which is the California is an intergalactic hotel, which I easily debunked. We have Cat Nuns, Mark Zuck being an AI. We have the Despair Code, Crop Circles, Georgia Guidestones, Surface of Mars, Himalayan Zombies, Japanese Cannibal Village, Censored didn't kill himself, uh, The 2006 volleyball incident, Joe Biden is a puppet, the stone people of Caligari, the dog suicide bridge, the existence of Dublin, Wisconsin, the Illuminati, Iraq amphibians, Admiral Byrd, Cameo AI, underground Nazis, people who would dance until they're dead, the Mongolian death worm, celebrity replacement theory, the Elaine Moore lighthouse, Martians are humans, Lord Pickles time machine,
Peckles.
Pickles, that giants are real, Mark Zuck is a lizard, which he's definitely not, he's an AI, Elvis is alive, Disney having tunnels, easily debunked, dowsing, GGGQEP, whatever the fuck that was, Adam and Eve were set up / betrayed by God. AI takeover is what we have in F tier. This is the stuff that is just cringe. Space Eagle, Camera Head, Antarctica Tree, Stairs in the Woods, Anaki, Iraqi Stargate. And then we have like the stuff that's definitely debunked, just definitely not real, or nor do they have any merit to it. Have you seen this man, which is just a prank? Drugged candy. Why would they do that? The Dogon tribe.
Mm-hmm.
I was which one was that one again?
That was like a isolated tribe of people that, according to the theory, knew science and stars a lot better than we did.
Oh no. Denial of evolution. Concave Earth. Endless elevators. Dinosaurs aren't real. The Challenger disaster hoax. Then we have like the stuff that shouldn't even be a
The worst of the
conspiracy
worst.
theory. Flat Earth, fake moon landing, anti-vaxxers, Australia isn't real. 5G causing viruses, we are in the Matrix, and global warming is fake. By the way, Bradley, I did have a dream about the giant space eagle.
Oh, what happened?
There was a giant space eagle. That's basically all there was, and I was just like, oh, it is real. Then I woke up, and it's like, oh, it isn't real. But I did have a dream about a giant space eagle.
I see. You want to get to the next one real quick?
Yeah, yes,
All
let's
right.
get started.
Yes, next one is the Luna Park train fire.
The Luna Park train fire. What is the Luna Park train fire, and what is the conspiracy behind it?
Uh, so there was a train crash that I guess crashed nearby a park, and a bunch of kids died. And a picture of the crash was circling around the media, showing the fire and a child next to a man in a bull costume. But the bull isn't actually like a mascot for anything anywhere near where the park was. Like it wasn't like a school mascot or a company mascot or anything, right?
Uh huh.
And however, this could be linked to a cult that followed Molag or any other of the old pagan gods that people used to sacrifice children to.
So what you're saying is that this train crash that featured a bull, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Could have
Someone
been
in a
the
bull
work of a
costume.
cult. Okay.
Yes, that worshipped like old gods, like back when Judaism was a polytheistic religion.
I see. Hmm. That sounds interesting. What year did this happen?
Give me a second. I should have put down dates on this list.
I mean, some of them don't really need dates like Flat Earth.
Yeah, of course. 1979.
1979. Were the Chicago Bulls losing a lot in 1979 and that was just an angry Chicago Bulls fan?
This was at Sydney.
Oh, in Australia. Well, obviously it's not real, so how could it have happened? That's a pretty cool conspiracy, I guess. It could have been done by a cult, but like, does this cult have any power? Is this cult even proven to exist?
Not there's not a lot of information on this cult.
Not a lot of information on this
Just that
cult.
followers of Molag are known for sacrificing children to Molag.
I give that a B tier. It's a cool theory, but again, there's just nothing that would get me to believe it. What was the name
I
of
see.
the incident?
Luna Park train fire.
Next.
Uh, Next is a pretty straightforward one. Mountains are just old tree stumps.
I think you told me about this one, or at least, or if you didn't tell me about this one, I saw about it in like a Wendigoon or a Dentavius video. Probably Dentavius.
I saw it in some other conspiracy theory tier list, looking for
I
like
see.
some niche ones, and that one came up a lot.
I
Mountains
see.
are just old tree stumps.
I see. I see. I mean, mountains are mostly made out of dirt and
Yeah,
stone. Last I checked, trees weren't made out of dirt and stone.
correct.
I'm gonna have to put that one down like F.
F tier.
Yeah,
All right, it's definitely wrong, but it's not as cringe as the ones below it. Especially the first entry in our bottom tier.
flat Earth. I mean, I don't know. Like, what's like, even if they were, so what?
Hmm. Okay, so this next one is remember the Cameo AI?
Yeah.
This one is sort of like that. It's called Real Mizium.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, it's a wholesome alien that wanted to know more about human culture, and it kept doxing people and showing images of people's houses on 4chan.
I mean, anybody could dox anybody.
Yeah,
With a little bit of computer magic, anybody could dox anybody. I mean,
just kept doxing people on
what's
4chan.
what's the proof that it was an alien?
There is none other than its own word.
I don't know why an alien would just dox people.
Well, it kept showing them like a bird's eye view of their house.
A bird, so like a Google Maps view of their house.
Yeah,
It could have just been some punk with a fucking drone. Bird's eye view
uh,
shots aren't necessarily new. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see any interest in this one.
I would put it in C tier.
Yeah. What's it called? Real Mizium?
Yeah,
I'll watch. I'm gonna get the spelling right.
you probably will. No, you didn't.
Cringe. I
There
swear
we
to God,
go.
if it's two Z's. Oh my God.
I found Peg.
He died. Look
I'm
at him.
not dead. I'm
Oh.
not dead. Just David just rudely interrupted.
Oh.
That's crazy. I thought you would have never streamed ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm the one
because
streaming.
it's Richard that's the one streaming.
Oh, okay. So you're helping him with this stream?
I guess.
You should start streaming on your own, man.
What content would I post?
Everything you can talk about with him, but by yourself.
No, that ruins the whole point of this.
No, you're starting your own thing.
It's the R&B podcast. I could just have it without Richard. I haven't even posted the one I had without Richard.
Just call it MB podcast.
And
No.
Alright, what's next? What's next?
All right. Next we got is park closures.
Easy.
Remember berry bushes?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's basically that, but instead of people just like eating a random mushroom or berry, it's that they're being kidnapped by the government for unknown reasons.
People are just getting kidnapped by the government?
Yeah. Richard,
What?
why did you put the N-word in signs right here?
I didn't do that. I mean, why? What is there like a theory as to why the government will just kidnap random people?
It's a conspiracy theory. You act like people who make conspiracy theories give a damn about motives.
I mean, that's what I need to believe it. I mean,
Yeah,
I believe in
I'm.
Freemasonry and them wanting full control over the world and what goes on in it. Sure, that makes somewhat sense. I mean, why
Yeah,
would the government just want people? Do they see too much? If so, what do they see? Or what do you think they saw?
it's a conspiracy theory. They're not going to tell you what the motives are because they can't think of a motive. They just accept things without thinking of a motive.
That's a conspiracy hypothesis.
Exactly. That's why they've tainted the word theory.
What's it called again? Park theory?
Park closures.
Oh, park closures. That is a cringe conspiracy theory. F.
F tier.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Even
Next
Bigfoot
one.
has a better backstory.
Yeah, he's a time traveler
Or an alien.
or a time traveling alien.
Or an
All
alien
right.
who time travels.
Hmm. Or
Maybe
time
time
that
travels
alien
through
travels.
Bigfoot. And if we kill Bigfoot, we kill time. Bigfoot is Father Time.
Don't kill Bigfoot. I don't even care if he's not Father Time or anything. I don't. I just think that whoever decides to kill Bigfoot should get the crap beat out of him.
What happened, Ma? Maybe. Yeah, sure. I'll make some tomorrow or something. Yeah, I still have a good amount in the front too. I've only been eating like once in a while. Oh, you know what I've been doing? I've been cutting into little pieces and putting like 3 pieces on a Ritz cracker. That shit's yummy. Sorry, got distracted. Where were we?
The next conspiracy
Ooh,
theory:
country fried steak. Go ahead.
Paleo Neolithic deep state.
I've heard of this before. I'm just not sure what it is. Paleo Neolithic deep state.
So remember the Neanderthals?
Yes.
Remember how like the main theories are that either they were bred out to extinction or were just killed by other human tribes?
Yeah.
Well, this one says that Neanderthals instead went underground, created Agartha, and are now controlling
Oh my
every
god, what
single
the fuck is
government.
Agartha?
Literally a deep state.
So there are humans known today to carry some Neanderthal DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't those people underground if they're clearly Neanderthals?
Maybe some of them stayed up top.
Maybe some of them stayed up top. They just didn't get the memo? Hey,
I
we're moving
guess.
underground and controlling Agartha and all the governments because
No, we're
fuck you, that's
creating
why?
Agartha to control all the governments.
Fuck Agartha, D tier.
Just because it mentions Agartha?
Yep, I'm getting tired of this Agartha bullshit. If Agartha was that easy to access, I would have found it by now. Paleo Neolithic
Deep state.
Deep Slate, like the Minecraft block?
Deep state. Not the block I used for lowest tier.
Is that really Deep Slate? I can't tell because I have the
I
texture
think.
pack on.
Oh, yeah.
I love how
Uh,
Bedrock looks. That's funny. It has
yeah,
no
that was
reason to look
dope.
like that.
All right, next one. Okay, so this is another one that's like cat nuns, in which this thing is real, but the reasons why it's there are are what's weird.
Throw it at me, son.
Number stations.
Number stations. What are number stations?
Remember the campaign for Black Ops?
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Yeah, that. Those things are like number stations are real.
Okay.
Like that one submarine you had to blow up at the end of the campaign because it would send out like a message to a bunch of sleeper agents.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real. Number stations are real. They're some of them scattered across the world, but we don't know what they're for. There's one in Russia that's been sending a monotone message for the past 40 years, though. We don't know what it means.
Huh. Maybe I'll ask my boy Putin, see if he can give me some insight. Whoops.
I bet that looks so much cooler in the actual texture pack.
A little bit. I mean, it's coming out a little more cringe than I'd like it to be, but it's okay. I think maybe if I get rid of that base. Oh yeah. It looks a little better.
But yeah, number stations.
I mean, we know they exist, we just don't know what they're used for?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. That's interesting. Maybe it is some sort of sleeper agent project like Call of Duty implies. Maybe it's some sort of other kind of brainwashing. Maybe,
Maybe.
maybe Lee Harvey Oswald was a sleeper agent.
I could see that being a thing.
Maybe you're a sleeper agent, and your word, your phrase is wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up,
The numbers,
wake up,
Mason.
wake
What do
up,
they mean?
wake up, wake up. I like that. That's cool. It's a Call of Duty reference, and it's not as cringe as Agartha. So the one in Russia that we could listen to, I guess over the radio or whatever, is just like just one like I guess note just going.
Yeah. It's been doing that for the past 40 years.
Huh. It doesn't like 23, 42,
Nope.
12,
No numbers.
6.
No
Huh.
numbers, Mason.
Honestly, I haven't played the Black Ops campaign in a long time. What did the numbers mean?
Basically, yeah, it was basically like a way to activate the sleeper agent
I see.
inside of Mason, which caused Mason to kill JFK.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay, so
in
the
the
numbers didn't really have a meaning. It was just a way
they
to
were just
brainwash him.
yeah, in the Call of Duty universe, Mason was the second shooter.
Yeah.
So yeah, those number stations are real.
Interesting. Next.
Next, Ocean at Night.
What about the ocean at night?
So in 2007, no, not 2007, in 2011, the United Nations put a bunch of the world's superpowers in the Middle East to stop tyrants. You know, the
Okay.
whole war on terror and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or they were all working together to fight a giant kraken that had been awakened by a project called the Ocean at Night, which was a project to put a thermonuclear reactor underwater, but was mysteriously canceled for some reason.
So instead of fighting terrorism, they were fighting a giant fucking squid.
Yes.
That is fucking ridiculous. Is that a joke one or is that a genuine?
That's a real one. Genuine.
Um.
I put it at S or A tier.
Yeah, that's funny. What's it called?
Ocean at Night.
Ocean at night.
Any other thoughts?
Next, they're all gonna be drafted to fight Cthulhu.
I mean, you can just take him out with a bow, Ursula style,
Yeah, that works.
for a bit in Lovecraftian lore. But then you'll have to be scared about bumping into me.
Why you? Oh,
Because I'm black, thus could be part of a Lovecraftian cult.
you're right. I didn't think of that. My bad. My apologies, original gangsta.
I'm not even making that part up. That's what happens in Call of Cthulhu. It's basically a dude reading the notes of another dude who found out about the cult, and then the dude who made the notes died after bumping into a black guy.
That is very interesting. People read these still.
People read these? What do you mean?
People read Lovecraft stories still.
Oh, yeah.
That's what amazes me the most.
Well, that's because
They just
when it
sound
comes to,
actually
like,
ridiculous.
yeah. But, like, Lovecraft has, like, a huge inspiration on, like, horror mythos.
I see. Yeah, me too.
Or, next one?
Yeah, go ahead.
People in the Mountain. So,
Okay.
what this is referring to is a conspiracy theory saying that ancient people came to the west coast of the U.S. and were originally a bunch of mermen and mermaids, but they evolved human-like characteristics and are now living in California underneath our mountain ranges, like the dwarves in The Hobbit.
You know what I just made?
So there's people living in the mountains.
Pancake
Yeah.
chocolate chips with bacon.
Yes, according to the
Because
theory, there are people who evolved from mermaids that now live in our mountains.
mermaids are cool, I guess.
Mermaids that evolved into a underground society like dwarves in The Hobbit.
I mean, I don't really believe it. Doesn't make me question my existence. Not that interesting. C tier.
C tier.
We would have found them already. We blow up mountains all the time. People climb mountains all the time. Mountains aren't exactly unexplored territory. There's just no reason for me to believe it, that's all.
Yeah, you're right. So this next one is called, I'm not sure if you've heard of this one. It's called Phantom Time.
Phantom Time. Tell me about Phantom Time.
Pope Nicholas III, when actually like putting down like a timeline of historical events and records,
Did he like skip a few hundred years just so he could be like
300 specifically.
just so he could be like the king of like the year 1000 or something like that?
Yeah, it's basically that. That's what Phantom Time is.
And that like right now we're like living in like 1723 or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
But yeah, just like the idea of like there's 300 years that never truly existed.
It's kind of cool. I've heard about this one before. Doesn't make me question my existence as per usual. Usually that's how I rate a conspiracy theory if it makes me question my existence or if it like scares me at all. This one
Gives
fails
you an
to do
existential
either of those.
crisis.
This one fails to do either of those, so yeah. I mean, is it a conspiracy theory whether it happened or not?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could see the way rich people act today and the way some world leaders act today, I could definitely see somebody doing that. Like, for example, it's like the year 243 in North Korea right now.
Oh yeah.
So that's definitely a possibility, but it's just not very interesting. I do think it's probably real. Like, I don't,
I'd say due to it being more probably real than other stuff we've had on here, I'd put it at B tier.
yeah, that's where I'm gonna put it. What's the name of this theory again?
Phantom Time.
Phantom Time. Phantom animatronics is the first thing PlayStation wanted me to put. I
I
don't
mean,
even
we did
remember
have
typing
them.
Phantom animatronics on.
We did that for the FNAF character tier list.
Like, I know we have like Phantom Freddy, Phantom whatever, but I don't
C
remember
tier.
putting. It's just Phantom animatronics.
Yeah, we put all of them all together because
Oh,
we felt the
okay, that's
same
why.
about all of them, except for Phantom Balloon Boy.
Okay, I see. I thought we did them individually. I was like,
Okay, so
that
remember
goat cheese
yes.
is not sitting well with me right now. Holy shit.
Oh boy.
What's next?
Okay, so remember yesterday when I said we'd get to the porno conspiracy theory conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
This one's it. Porn stars leak energy.
Leak energy?
All porn stars are actually succubi that leech off your chi every time you go to a porn site.
No, I think I feel pretty okay.
And thus that's where post nut clarity comes from.
I mean, if this is true, why can't they just fuck me?
I guess just posting a video makes it so much easier.
I guess so. That's kind of cringe. I don't think so. Most of them end up retiring anyway. They get old.
Or do they change forms? Because, you know, they're succubi.
I guess it's true. I guess that's a good rebuttal to my claim. I don't know. I still love you, Abellin. We're gonna. It's like a C tier.
I'd say it's C tier.
We'll put corn stars. Because I know the PlayStation's gonna censor it anyway.
Alright, the next one is the Amazon rainforest was built.
Was built?
Yeah. As in, the Amazon was actually a farm that got too big, and the people that now live there came from a society that lost control over said farm.
That's funny. But it's simply not true. You know why?
Why?
If we could accidentally build farms too big, we'd all be doing it right now. To save our planet.
Yeah.
I think the Amazon rainforest is a real rainforest. Has a big ass river going through it. I mean, yeah, big ass rivers are known to, make crop growing very easy, but I mean, as far as I know, there's not like a lot of crops in the rainforest.
Nah.
I'm certain you
I'd
have your
say
fruit
it's
trees here and there, but I just don't think it's
yeah. I'd say it's D tier.
D tier. Yeah, was it Amazon rainforest or
Yeah. The Amazon was built.
the Amazon website was built?
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Built by a man named Jeff Bezos, and originally you could only buy books on there. Boy, has the world changed. I'm gonna get off topic here. The
Go
best
ahead.
glass to drink root beer in is a whiskey glass.
Well, I wouldn't know because I don't drink root beer. Root beer.
Root beer is one of the best sodas out there, Bradley.
I don't like the taste. I'm not
A
gonna
soda
say
that I
it's
didn't like
horrible.
was ginger beer.
Oh yeah, I don't like ginger ale.
I like ginger ale, just not ginger beer.
Well, I've never had ginger beer. I just know that like I don't really like the taste of root beer, but clearly it has its fans, so I'm not gonna say it's terrible.
Yeah, ginger beer was a bit of a little poopy. Not gonna lie. I think the thing with ginger beer, it's like you're supposed to mix it with something else. That's why. I think.
I see.
I'm not too sure how ginger beer is
What
supposed to be enjoyed, but.
what like club soda?
Mm-hmm. Maybe ginger ale comes from ginger beer. I have no idea, but. Thing is, I don't know if you ever tasted straight up ginger root, but it just tastes like a liquefied carbonated ginger root.
Yeah.
So. And
So
I
the
love
next
ginger,
one,
but usually it's pickled. Go ahead.
pickled.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Then you've obviously never been to Yoshinoya.
Oh, I didn't know it was pickled.
Yeah. Ginger's not red.
Then why do they call it ginger? Joking. The next one is the Rockmen of Vietnam.
Rock men of Vietnam. Are these the
Yeah,
guys you
it's
lost the war to? Is this why our napalm bombs didn't work?
no. Well, maybe I don't know. It's just Vietnamese Bigfoot.
Oh. I was expecting something similar to like those stone people that were mentioned earlier.
Nope.
Huh.
This is just Vietnamese Bigfoot.
Vietnamese Bigfoot? I mean,
Yeah.
it's like Bigfoot but like nerfed, so we'll put it in like A tier. Was it rock people?
Yeah, Rockmen of Vietnam.
Oh.
All right, next
I
one.
don't think I'm ever gonna take off this texture pack, honestly, Bradley.
Why? Hold
I
on, let
love
me
it so
check the
much.
stream. Oh, that does look good. Looks very weird on my screen though.
Yeah, you're just seeing iron and fucking
Bedrock.
yeah. I guess I'm doing this thing where like the interior is or like the outside just looks like a
It's a
regular iron
very
building,
short
but when you
ceiling.
yeah, I'm a fan of my short ceilings. You can actually walk
I'm
through them
not.
faster if you jump.
All right, speedrunner.
I don't know. I never really speedrun Minecraft before. Anyways, what do we do? What's next?
Next one is the Roman Empire still rules the world.
Why?
It
How did
just
we come to
says
this conclusion?
uh basically it's being a shadow government.
Okay, how did we come to that conclusion?
I don't know how they came to this conclusion.
Immediate F tier. Whoops. The Roman Empire rules the world.
Zawardo.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one, honestly.
All right, so this next one is in the same vein. It's another cat nun situation.
Okay.
Uh, I'm sure you've probably heard of this. The Sea People.
Seaman?
Yes, the Seamen.
Mermaids, I guess, or what?
Nope. Okay, you don't know about this then. Uh, so around the end of the Bronze Age, every single society that lived around the Mediterranean Sea all reported people coming from the sea on boats that were only known as the Sea People. They would attack and ransack their city and then leave without ever explaining who the hell they were.
What?
People came on boats,
Uh-huh.
destroyed city, left, proceeded not to elaborate.
So this did happen, right?
Mm-hmm. And we don't know who they could have been or who they are.
Or where they're from? Nothing?
Mm-hmm. Where'd they come from? Where'd they go? Where'd they come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Like, well, around what year did this take place?
The end of the Bronze Age.
Uh, I see. I really didn't see something cool. Huh.
Alright.
And are there any possible motives?
Nope,
Any possible ideas?
Nope, they were just people who did not elaborate who they were. They went around places around the Mediterranean Sea, ransacked villages and stuff, and then got back on their boats and left.
That's crazy. That is very interesting. That is what?
They were only known as the Sea People.
That's very interesting. Maybe what? This one just leaves me more confused than anything. Like nobody bothered to follow them. Nobody bothered to.
No, because all your shit was destroyed after they came
Nobody
around.
bothered to fight back.
No, apparently they were too good.
Okay. It's British people. That's it. That's what it is.
British people? This is around the Bronze Age.
British people.
British people didn't exist yet.
It's the pre-British people.
Everybody at the time was a pre-British people.
Pre-British British. It's the people who are about to become British. They are practicing. They're like, all right, men, we are about to become British. First thing we need to do is destroy a city for no good reason.
Not just a city, all of the cities.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy. I'll give that an A tier. Maybe I put it in
Yeah.
F by accident. Whatever.
You put in S.
Whatever. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, S tier. S for C people.
S for C people.
Okay, this next one is it's Secret Mongolian Empire. It's just Roman Empire still rules the world, but replace the Romans with the Mongolians. F tier? Richard, you're not going to say any words about Secret Mongolian Empire?
Alright, what's next?
Next is the Sherpas of Zanzibar.
Boy, do I love Zanzibar.
They're a bunch of people who, I guess, go around the Himalayan mountains, protecting Shangri-La from outsiders.
That's not true.
You drinking whiskey?
No, I'm drinking root beer. I'm sorry, Bradley. Could you repeat the name and the theory? No.
Sherpas of Zanzibar travel around the Himalayas, stopping people from entering Shangri-La.
So they know about Shangri-La and its existence.
Yes.
And they're just stopping people from going there.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know.
Are the Himalayan zombies real?
Well, these guys are separate from the Himalayan zombies.
And are they trying to protect people, or are they doing this because there's something we're not supposed to see there?
They refuse to elaborate.
Refuse to elaborate. Refusal of elaboration, or refusal to provide evidence that this actually happened?
Both. As in, even if it were real, those people still haven't said anything.
Huh. I mean, the best thing to do is just go to Zanzibar ourselves, right?
I mean, not everybody from Zanzibar is a Sherpa that protects Shangri-La from outsiders.
Well, we must go look throughout the skirts of Zanzibar and try to find Shangri-La.
But I don't want to become a zombie.
It's a Love Live reference.
It's a Love Life reference?
Yeah, they have a song called Shangri-La Shower.
Bruh.
I don't really like this one.
I'd say it's around F tier. I'd say B or C tier.
Okay. Whoops. What is it? Zanzibar?
Sherpas of Zanzibar.
Sherpas of Zanzibar. Alright, we're planning a trip to Zanzibar soon.
Why?
So we could fight all the monsters that live there.
Okay, speaking of monsters, the next one on our list is Thule.
Thule?
According to Greek mythology, Thule is a land north from ancient Greece, from which all monsters come from.
All monsters.
Mm-hmm.
What
At least the
classifies a
ones
living being as a monster?
an unnatural slash supernatural creature from Greek mythology.
So Greek monsters in particular.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is like an Atlantis situation. uh,
So that they all originate from Greece or whatever?
that they all originate from this place called Thule, and then we never found a place where these monsters originate because again, these monsters don't really exist.
Well, I mean, it's more of a fanfic than a conspiracy theory, it sounds to me.
But yeah, this theory is just saying that Thule is real.
Nah, I don't like this one either.
Yeah, I'd say D tier.
These have all been misses. Keisha.
Well, you're really gonna hate the last two because these are the last two we have on the list.
Oh. Okay.
Here's our last two. First one is Shangri-La. Its existence.
It exists. You know what? I would like to believe that it exists.
Description I have here is a mystical harmonious valley gently guided from Lamasery enclosed in the western end of the I'm not sure if I could say that uh, Kunlun Mountains.
Kunlun Mountains?
Mm-hmm. Kunlun.
Okay. I'd probably pronounce it as Kunlun. Maybe. Are there any accent marks on top of the U's, or are they
Uh,
just
let me check.
Kunlun Mountains?
I don't see any.
Alright, it's probably just Kunlun Mountains.
Kunlun Mountains.
That's how I would pronounce it at first sight. So it's just like a peaceful, harmonious little valley thing?
Yeah.
Alright. Does that depiction mention anything about zombies in there or no?
No.
I mean,
Just that this is like a paradise society.
can I join? Or is there going to be some Zanzibarian Shiv or whatever stopping me from going there?
Yeah, I think the Sherpas, and the Himalayan zombies are gonna stop you.
Well, I played a little bit of Shangri-La and Call of Duty Zombies. I think I could take out at least like a couple hundred of them if life is anything like the video game. I'll give this one like a C or a B. I would like Shangri-La to be real.
Yeah, let's put it at B. I was gonna say around A or B. And you're gonna hate this our last entry.
Okay. Agartha is real.
Our last entry is Agartha. Come on, it's not Jeremy Fitzgerald here? What did you do? Not Agartha.
How did I know that
Any
was gonna be
other
the last one,
words?
bro? Just how did I know that was gonna be the last one?
I don't know.
Help me destroy this, man.
But yeah.
Oh, good news! My phone is ready for pickup. We will be picking up tomorrow morning.
Yeah, sure, cool. But yeah. Any other thoughts on Agartha?
Agartha isn't real. Agartha is not that interesting. If it was real, and according to these conspiracy theories, anybody and their mama could access it. I swear to God, most people have fucking discovered Agartha by tying their shoe a little bit wrong. Tying their shoe in a specific knot that opens up a portal to Agartha, and then the fucking government seized them and took them to their fucking number station and brainwashed the shit out of them, making them believe they didn't see fucking Agartha. Making them
You must
forget that they
really.
ever tied their shoe that day.
Damn, bro. I see you don't like Agartha.
It's just, I don't know, it just popped up so much, I was just tired of hearing it.
That's conspiracy theories for you.
I believe in a possibility of flat Earth more than Agartha.
Come on! You're giving them too much credit.
Nope. No, I am not.
How is flat Earth more justifiable than Agartha?
Alright, you know what? Agartha, if you're real, when I open this door to my mom's room, I'll be teleported into another dimension. Perhaps Agartha. And Keisha's gonna go with me.
Yeah, well, the only thing flat Earthers got going for them is them just repeatedly saying, my Bible says so.
Yeah? Huh? No. If your hair looks fine to go to Target. Yeah. Okay, not anymore. That's okay. Huh? Voluminous? I don't know what the fuck that means. Kind of, yeah. Yeah. No, thank you. Alright, Bradley. So honestly, there's not very many topics on this to-do list that made me question my existence, which is a little upsetting.
Yeah, sorry about that.
A lot of interesting ones that I didn't know were a thing.
Could you mention some of them?
Let's see. Well, first of all, I didn't know QAnon was a person or like an account. I
Well,
thought that was.
and QAnon is the cult. They follow a person called Q.
Oh, okay. See, I thought it was like a Facebook page or like a 4chan page. I mean, which I guess it is. I just didn't know that there was a person they were following. I thought that was just a name of the group.
Nope, it's a whole cult thing.
That is very interesting.
Who
Again, I thought
believe that they will be led by zombie, uh, one of the sons of, or the zombie son of JFK.
JFK. Yeah, that is very interesting. Let's see. Yeah, what's up, Vito? It's going good. It's good. It's going pretty good. We got ourselves a little tier list set up here about conspiracy theories. We got our tinfoil hats on. We just finished it up. It's a two-parter, so
Yeah, best if you watch the first episode. I mean, the previous episode.
big mortuary is a shocking discovery.
Yeah,
Mortuaries want you to die. I mean,
mortuaries are putting fentanyl in the Halloween candy.
they're putting fentanyl in the Halloween candy to kill children, so they can have more business and make more funerals. That's why they're so expensive, because they know you're gonna throw one anyway. I wonder. Obviously, an event does cost money. I wonder, and obviously you have to pay people. I wonder how much like a casket and all that stuff actually costs to make or produce or to get happen. You know,
I don't know about how much it is to like produce everything, but I do know like the average cost of a funeral,
this is like at least 30K.
around 40K.
Yeah, yeah, which is like just.
That's for like the most average funeral. The cheapest one is around 14K.
I see. Yeah, I just don't. I just don't understand why they're so expensive. I guess it's not. Well, technically, you're doing logos and video editing. That's pretty cool, man. Keep it up. What I was gonna say is I don't. I guess people do die every day, but it's not like every day you know somebody who dies. So.
I mean, business is booming.
Business is booming, and some people don't even get a funeral because they can't even find their body,
Exactly.
or they'll get
So
like
they
a
just
faux,
have a
or they'll
picture.
call it like a faux funeral.
Yeah.
I guess the handling of the dead body requires some pretty expensive chemicals. I guess
Yeah, they do like a
preservation
bunch of
process.
embalming and stuff.
Yeah, and that does take like medical school, I believe, or at least an anatomy, or at least a really well-rounded anatomy class.
Yeah.
Which school is just expensive. Um, just any form of higher education is relatively expensive. You know what's been an
I
interesting job for me? I would say to be a crime scene cleaner. I'm not very squeamish around blood and guts or anything. I do feel like I could do that. Well, what does kind of stop me is like, will this line of work drive me insane?
maybe. I know there's like an actual name for that. I don't remember the name though.
Or will I become numb to the concept of death? Or
I think you'll. I mean, I'd be surprised if you didn't become numb to the concept.
I mean, I'm already relatively like meh about it. Like, yeah, it is sad when somebody dies, but just because I've noticed, I don't know if people like put on this persona in front of like other people just to like look like a more sympathetic person, but like sometimes they'll like hear news of somebody dying, they'll be like shocked. Oh my god, I can't believe he died. He's so young, and I'll just look at it was like, all right, whatever. Another kid died. You know.
Richard, that is concerning.
I feel like people
Considering
over exaggerate it.
that's
Like, yeah, it does suck that a kid died, but I mean, I'm not fucking heartbroken about it. I didn't know the guy.
Oh yeah,
My life
but
hasn't
like
changed one bit.
if it's someone close to you and you do that, you
Oh
might
yeah, yeah.
be
No,
a
I'm talking about like
sociopath.
hearing. I'm talking about like hearing the news about like like for example, the other day, I think there was like a somebody who was about to graduate high school. He had like 52 scholarships. He was a basketball player. He was about to graduate high school. He got shot after leaving a party that he had for his high school, like a little high school party that they had. He got shot leaving it, and like I know like some people are like, oh, this is so shocking that somebody so young could die, and I'm like, I've seen this kind of story so many times.
Yeah, it's a thing where people can actually get numb to it.
Like I've seen this kind of story so many times. Like mass shootings don't even shock me anymore as they used to.
Same here.
Like it's like another one, huh? Texas again?
Who would have guessed?
It's just if anything, the location is what shocks me more than the actual event.
Yeah, whenever it's not Texas.
I mean, or maybe like I'm thinking like what would be like the downs of that of a crime scene
I
cleaner?
guess that just being numb to it.
Yeah, I'd assume you'd either at least go numb to it eventually, or maybe just I'll just talk about death will really like give me an existential crisis. What are we here for? You know?
Just to suffer.
Yeah.
Why are we still here?
That
But
was a job I'm interested in. I'm certain it pays relatively high.
it probably does.
Because you're literally you're doing human like human body fluid and like just human body parts, blood, and maybe
Yeah,
like
you've had to
potential
clean
like
certain fluids before.
it's considered a biohazard. So it is considered a biohazard. Just human fluids in general, whether it be
Yeah,
poop,
because
pee, blood,
the
vomit.
spreading of diseases and such is very easy via those means.
Yeah. So there probably is like a higher pay for that. Obviously, they get suited up. They look like Walter and Jesse when they're cleaning a crime scene.
Yeah,
I think what surprised me though, like a detective, like looking at the scene will just wear like a pair of gloves, or maybe that's just movies. I don't know, but
I think that's
like a
just
pair of gloves,
movies.
like they'll wear like a pair of gloves and a suit, and they'll be like picking up bullets and shit and placing markers and like would a detective wear a full hazmat suit or are they just wearing
I
their suit and fucking
think they would
gloves?
wear protection. I'm pretty sure that's just a TV thing.
I see.
I don't know. I'm not a detective, nor do I claim to be one.
I mean, like, but police show up at crime scenes all the time, just wearing their regular old police uniform too. So
Yeah,
I guess it depends. Like, I guess if you're cleaning it, you're gonna be directly involved. You're gonna be spending an extended period of time. Meanwhile, a detective would probably just take as many pictures of the scene as possible.
yeah.
So that could be why they don't wear so much protective gear.
Would suck to put it in the washer though.
Oh, all your clothes are turning to turn red, buddy. Blood
Yeah.
stains. That's why they're called blood stains.
Ha ha. Very funny.
The pun not intended. I just kind of yeah, I just kind of like saw. It was like, oh yeah, blood stains. I guess that's why they're called blood
God,
stains.
I wish there was like actual marketing for things that like actually helped with bloodstains. Like,
Chipotle way.
yeah, Chipotle waste doesn't exist though. I wish it did because
OxyClean probably works on blood
nosebleeds still
stains.
suck.
I'm pretty sure you could use like OxyClean or any kind of stain remover. It should be okay. I don't think because most stain removers don't really market towards specific stains. They'll list you like 5 fucking stains and then many more.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully
blood is
blood is
probably
one of the many more.
included on that list. I just wonder what is it about blood that makes it stain so easily? Is it the fact that it's low key kind of solid?
Sorta, yeah. The iron residue it leaves behind, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been the second half of the R&B conspiracy theory tier list.
Yeah, we've only spent about an hour and 4 minutes. Because I'm
Yeah,
on the
but this is a
iPhone, I won't be doing
two-parter.
the I won't be doing the rap battle today.
Ah,
Just because like it'll probably die just processing chat GPT, honestly. Because today I was video calling Denise, and
would it just
it
burn through your battery?
it loses 2% maybe like every 30 seconds.
God damn.
Like it doesn't count down 1%. It literally counts 2% at a time.
Eesh.
Yeah.
That
Like
would
so it'll be
suck.
it was like at 50, 59, then 57, then 55, then 50, then 53. It just kept
I'm
skipping
just
all the
glad I
units.
don't have an iPhone.
It's the fact that it's an old iPhone because they purposely put
Yeah,
updates.
e- exactly the reason why I'm glad I don't have an iPhone.
Like for example, within this hour that we were here, um, my 20% iPhone went down to 9%, and I wasn't
Oh
even using
boy.
it. So
Just from it
I'm
being asleep?
yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's still apps running that I didn't close, and I have been getting messages too. Yeah, Reddit's run. Oh, well, yeah, close. Reddit's running, the App Store's running, and Wells Fargo is running. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. Hopefully, we see you next week.
Oh yeah, we definitely will.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm not saying bye to you. I'm saying bye to the stream. I'm probably gonna stay